Welcome everyone to today's class. In this class, we'll be discussing about the grouping selectors in CSS. How do you group your selectors? How do you make use of the grouping selectors in CSS? So now, from our previous tutorial, we have been able to discuss about um, the simple selectors by name, ID, by class, by universal selector. Now today we'll be discussing about the group selector. So now normally I have a lot of text here which I have the H2, the P tag, and I have the H1. Now let me say, for example, I want to change the properties of my paragraph tag, the P. So sorry about that. So let me see. Um, color. Let me see. Sorry. Color. Let me make it white. Now you see the color of the paragraph have changed. You know, you have two paragraphs, so it has changed irrespective of the ID or the class, because now I'm using um, the um, the naming direct. So now it has changed to this. So now let me say, sorry, let me make use of the H2. Let me say H2. Um, Let me say color. Let me change it to green. Yeah, you can see. Now we have the H2 to be green. See, we have the class here to be green. We have the ID here as well to be green. So now the H1, let me change the H1. The H1 as well. The H1, let me change the color to be red. Now you see, you are going to have the color here. You can see the grouping selector. The color has changed to red. So now this is how you can change it one after the other. But now let us use the grouping collector to change all. So now what you just need to do is to group them together. For example, I want to change the property of the paragraph tag. Then I will need to make use of comma. Now I want to change the properties of the H1. I want to change the properties of the H2. Now you see. So this is how you are going to make use of it. So I will say this. So now let me change the color. The color, let me make it red. Now sorry, I didn't insert comma. Comma here, it won't work for the. Now you see. Now all colors. Now all selectors that are made here, all names are now in the same color. Now you see. You see, I didn't make um the list is not included. That's why the color of the list is not changing. You can see the list is not included in the grouping. So that is why the color of the list is not changing. So now I can add so many properties that I want to change. I can say, let me say text align. Let me use center. Now you see all elements here that are in the grouped selector have now changed to center. You see, they have not changed. So this is how you can make use of the group selector in CSS. So in our next tutorial, we are going to be discussing how to make um, use of the combination selector, the pseudo element selector, the attribute selector. So I would advise you to keep learning. Programming is very simple to learn, but it requires a lot of patience. So thank you.